What's going on, people? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel today. Yeah, we're going to be doing like a little story time video. So something I haven't explained, and you guys must have heard it by now from all of my videos and things like that. I do say it every now and then, but yeah, I have plates in my arms. So I'm going to go into detail of it and just kind of let you guys know, like a little story time of how I've got the plates on my arms, why, and hopefully when I'll be getting them out. So, it all started last year. I was going down to see my father. He lives about just over 100 miles from me, so it takes about 2 hours to get to him. And yeah, I was driving down to him, and I'll be honest, it was good, but it was a cold night because it was just after Christmas. It was the 27th of December, and I was driving down, and what happened was I ended up going down a country lane, and because it was cold outside, it was actually colder than what I thought. It was actually only a couple degrees outside, and I was going down a country lane. Bear in mind, I was literally right next to his house as well. I was probably about 10 minutes down the road, so a few miles down the road, and I crashed, which was really bad. So how the crash happened, well, pretty much what happened was I come down this country lane, and my sat nav was showing the road as a straight road. So I didn't prepare for any bends in the road, and what actually happened, in fact, is the road actually comes round, and it comes down, and it comes round into like a little bend, which you don't notice until you're actually quite close to it. So as I've noticed that, and I've put on my brakes a little bit to try and slow down so I can go round the bend, but it was very cold outside and very icy. My brakes, they actually did lock. They locked, in fact, and yeah, that was where it kind of yeah, it's hard to explain. So the car was meant to stop, but it didn't, and instead of me turning right, the car went the other way, went off the road, went through a tree, knocked the tree down, but then the second tree, my car literally just went bang straight into it. And think of it in this way: so when you hit like a lamppost will fall down. You hit a brick wall, it will fall down. You hit a tree, your car wraps around it. So you hit it head on, the car literally just wraps around the tree, which is really dangerous, like, because it's not like it falls over and then you have a chance of, like, you have a higher chance of living. Like with a tree, you've got a higher chance of impact, gone, you're dead. Like, and I'll be honest, I was in a very bad state, and the other person in the car with me, all I can say is I hope you're still doing well now. But yeah, so yeah, it was really bad, and what ended up happening is we hit the tree. All I remembered was it was just, you know, in like Call of Duty or those games where you get hit by a flashbang, or you're in like a room with a really big strobe light and you hear like a really high pitched screech, if that makes sense. And then all I saw was smoke coming out the front of my car, and I then straight away I looked down to see if I could find my phone, see if I could call anyone. My brother had literally just called me, which it was really weird how it happened, because he had just stopped ringing me as I'd went to pick up my phone. So yeah, I don't know, because I wasn't even on my phone. My phone was down in the bottom of my car, like the little compartment. So I wasn't on my phone at all, like, because I don't do that when I'm driving. I don't go on my phone because it's just too dangerous. And yeah, pretty much he stopped ringing. Because his name was literally there, I could just click like call, which was really helpful. I opened the car door, got out, fell onto the floor, and then I had, oh, sorry for that. Yeah, I had people help me up, and my partner at the time. Yeah, so a couple of people come down the road in a car, and they actually nearly hit me. I'll be honest, there was about this from my foot, from literally running over my foot. and then I was screaming, going help, 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 help. So then they got out, and yeah, they helped us. They put blankets on us, and then my brother then came, and then obviously the ambulance came, and from there onwards I then went to the hospital. I got checked up, and this is the funny bit of the story. This is what's going to make you guys laugh. So I went into the hospital, and obviously they had to check me and stuff like that, see if I had any scratches or anything on me, any like internal bleeding. And one of the doctors said, we're going to have to do an ultrasound. And I was like, mate, I assure you I don't need an ultrasound. And he's like, nah, we need to just in case. I was like, I'm a bloke, like, can you not see I have a cock? Like, I don't need an ultrasound, geez. And he was like, no, we've got to do it anyway. I was like, alright then. Like, he thought that I was potentially pregnant. I mean, I know I've got like a baby face and like a cute lesbian, but fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Like, they thought I was pregnant. The fact that they think I'm a woman's bad enough, and then they think that I'm pregnant. Nah, you guys are something else, man. But yeah, after all of that, I was waiting in the waiting room for a good 4 or 5 hours for a bed. Got a bed, and I was in the hospital for a couple of days. I then had surgery on my arms and my foot. So I'll show you. The surgery consisted of getting a plate inserted into my arm there, and getting a plate inserted into my arm there. And then the foot surgery, I had stitches. So I had 8 stitches in my toe there. As you see, there's a scar. So yeah, sorry for people who have feet issues. You don't like feet, sorry about that. But yeah, I had 8 stitches in the side of my toe as well. So yeah, it was all a bit mad, all very painful. But since then, a year on, I'm now able to move my hands how I want. They still hurt because it's really cold outside, don't get me wrong. This arm's very good. This arm really hurts, just because the plate is right on the edge. So because it's cold, the plate gets very cold, and then in summer it hurts as well because it's hot. But since on, I'm being able to now lift weights properly, back to driving, and I just bought this car recently. I'm going to show you guys. I'm so proud of it. But yeah, that's it. And yeah, everything's all back to normal. Within the year, I've come such a long way, and if this video here in a way is meant to inspire you guys, make you think you can nearly be at a situation where you're at death, and still bring yourself up and get to a point in your life where you're happy. So just use this video to just keep going, and just think, at the start of the year I couldn't walk, I couldn't use my hands properly, and now I'm loving my life. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have enjoyed the video, please do show some support, give it a like rating, do sub to the channel if you've enjoyed the video, and let me know down below if you guys want to have another story time soon, because I've got plenty of stories to share. But yeah, just let me know, guys, because something I would want to do, but it's whether you guys want to see it. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, have a good day.